Well, the new era of Bismarck State College athletics tips off this month with Mystics Volleyball becoming the first team to compete at the NAIA level. They'll join the Frontier Conference with fellow North Dakota schools Dickinson State, Valley City State, and Mayville State. It's a new challenge competing at the four-year level, but one that Bismarck is embracing.
Having that North Dakota, we want to be the best team in North Dakota. I look at, even NDSU and UND, we want to beat them recruiting-wise. We want to beat them, we're not going to play them, but I always want to be I want to be that number one. I want to be whatever it is. So yeah, just having a little extra, motivation, that'll be fun too.
The Mystics start their new season on August 22nd. Meanwhile, for Dickinson State, a lot of the competition will look the same as teams move from the North Star Conference to the new look Frontier Conference. Regardless, the Blue Hawks are excited to add another North Dakota team to the mix.
I think we're really lucky. We're kind of dead center of, the whole Frontier. And so having, Bismarck nice and close to and getting to travel to somewhere that's relatively close. And yeah, I think it's going to be a great experience to having a team that is close and having that kind of connection with that as well.
Well, taking care of your equipment on the water is extremely important. And as Lee Timmerman and Johnny Candle show us, it can sometimes come in unexpected forms. Here's this week's Pros Pointer.
Pre-moistened lens cleaning wipes. Pretty self-explanatory, right? Well, in this week's Pros Pointer, we find out why Johnny Candle has a lot of these in his boat.
With the increasing popularity of touchscreens on our marine electronics, it's become even more of a struggle to keep those screens clean. If you're anything like me, your first instinct is to just grab a rag off the floor of the boat and wipe them off. But in my boat, that rag's usually going to make things worse, not better. The next option is a spray-on cleaner. These work really, really well, but we're right back to needing a clean, dry cloth. Again, in my boat, that very rarely happens. What I have found that works best for me are these packaged lens wipes. They're very inexpensive and they're really easy to use. You just rip it open, remove the wipe, and wipe down the screen. They get rid of all the dirt and grime. They leave very few streaks. And you're also going to find that they come in handy for a lot of other stuff. They work great on sunglasses, and I might have even cleaned a fishing lure with them once or twice. I'm Johnny Candle, and that's this week's Pros Pointer.
Next week, Johnny talks about why grabbing the biggest lure to your tackle box at this time of year might not be the best thing to do.
Interesting.
Getting to the end of summer, only a couple more Pros Pointers to go.
How sad. Looks like I need to get in their boat.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm like, they have the whole set of everything. I'm like, let me grab my poles real quick. All right, we'll be right back after this.